Is it? Oh, I think, yeah, I think that's it. Probably working right now. Yeah. Okay, so, let's go. Okay, so welcome to TATSERRUN. It's been a really long journey so far. I will share the results at the end. Um, but right now, I'm just trying to focus and sort of give you all the things that I learned in the 2 years, and basically the system that I developed to be able to do not wait my food while still losing weight, and why I do believe this principle is really really important, because I saw with my mother, which unfortunately, um, yeah, she could not be here for today, but she will definitely join our next session. The whole idea is that as long as you need diet or counting, you will not be able to sustain this for all your life, you know. So this is why I'm really trying to be able to build something that you will be able to have it like a skill for life. So every time you will be in a room and there will be food, as long as you stick to this principle, you will be able to yeah, you will be able to sort of have this yeah, and know what you need to eat. uh, Let me just check, because I'm not sure if you are hearing me right, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's go. The problem and why I'm staying away with the counting is that basically the only way you would lose weight, it's if you okay, let me see if it's better right now. um Yeah, so the only problem is that in order to lose weight, you need to stay in calorie deficit, and no matter what the industry are trying to pitch you, the only way to do it is if you consume less calorie than you actually eat. Um, and this part is really simple, is not really big science about it, but the problem is that every meal you need to sort of have it as a math problem. And I know when you are just starting couple of weeks in, this maybe could be enjoyable, but think of it that you need to do this for maybe 3 months or 6 months, depends on how much you need to lose. And at some point it will become annoying and unsustainable, especially when you are in a vacation. As some of you know, I've been in Thailand for 3 months, and I did not count any calorie during that period. My weight was stable between 63 and 67, which was like 3 or 4 kilograms. I went down from 87. So when I was in US, in only 3 weeks, I gained like 8 kilograms. It's really crazy how easy it was for me to get that much pounds. But in Thailand, even though I had a lot of street food and I eat anything, because I was able to know this rule, it was really easy for me. So this is why instead of counting calories for the TATSERRUN system, I want you to learn to see calories, basically not to count them, and you will see that yeah, every time if you learn to sort of build your plate, it's going to be much easier than counting every time. So there will be like two type of meals that you are going to have. Uh, Two meals, which is going to be your breakfast and food in the lunch. You can have carbs, which should be sort of 1/3 of your plate, the smallest one. And yeah, the big part should be the protein. This will make you feel sustained and will give you satiety. And basically, if you are aiming to have uh, protein as probably almost half of your plate, most of the time it will be enough calories. And don't worry, I will talk about how to pick protein and veggies and carbs, uh, but as a rule, this is how your plates should be portioned, right? So the last meal should not have carbs, and the breakfast and the lunch should have carbs, because basically why it is important is really important to understand what and each of it does really. And the protein is basically the foundation of the plate. We aim to always start with the protein first, um, and then we have the veggies. Basically for veggies you mainly will be able to have like unlimited plate, you know. I will give a list with the veggies. You can have this unlimited, and it's basically when you can add a lot of veggies, so you will feel that you have enough volume. And um, yeah, because is a lot of people really get this wrong. So they think, okay, I need to do the weight loss right now, and what they're gonna do, they're gonna starve themselves, you know. And this, believe me, I tried it for 6 years in the past, is not going to work. uh, why? Because every time you are starving and your brain will perceive hunger, it will feel like losing weight, and it will feel like a diet. It will feel that you are struggling, and you know that our brain do not really want to struggle, you know. um, they really want to be comfortable, and hunger it's opposite to comfortable. So yeah, uh, we need to make sure that during this period where you are trying to lose weight, it's really important to sort of have it yeah, full, right? And veggies is where you can fill the plate with unlimited, because most of them have really low calories. You don't need to can them, and it will be great. Carbs, it's only when needed. I would strongly advise to use it as to fuel your energy, and you only have to do it if you are only doing your steps or activity during the day. Um, what I mean is that if some days you are not getting the activity done, you can sort of cheat it or hack it by not having the carbs as well, right? Carbs, especially during the late night or 6 hours before you go to bed, um, do really adds up, because our body store carbs as fat. It's really accessible to burn it for energy, right? So let's start with the protein, because as I said, there is no need to really count the protein, the calories. Every time, this is a hack I learned from my friends who studied nutrition, and he's like a doctor in the nutrition. and it's one of the best hack I ever learned in nutrition in my entire life. So one hand, sort of like the size of your hand, it's all you need for the protein intake. So no waiting, uh, and yes, if you go for the really fatty pork, maybe this can exceed the calories, but as long as you go to chicken, fish, lean meats like turkey, you can have pork, but pork loin, not pork chop, um, and beef as well, the leaner one, cuts. Uh, One palm, it's enough to do it for your plate, and this is every time wherever you are. You can like counting as long as it do not exceed one palm, that's enough. um, and for protein, the best way to cook it, do not matter is it air fryer. For me, air fryer it's sort of a really good way to prep it with, because it do not require your time when you do it. But for protein, one of the best hack is to put salt before you go to left it in the freezer, in the fridge, sorry. So if you have like, let's say you want to have some chicken breast for lunch, what I would do for my meals is that I'm going to put some salt and put it in the fridge overnight if I have time, or only 2 or 3 hours for chicken breast and all the meats. It's going to be really really good. It tastes like literally like a restaurant taste, and I know this because I work in my father's restaurants when I was like 16 years old, and I was impressed on the amount of the taste they could put in the meat, and I asked the cook how they do it, and it was simply just the process is called air breathing, and it's basically the salt is getting deeper in the meat, and this way it's going to be uh, much better. My mouth is watering because I know my chicken breast, it's always really really tasty. And for meat, if you stick to thin sizes like your hand, if you pan fry them, all you need to do is get the pan really frying hot, and then spray some oil in, and then 2 minutes and a half on each side. Most of the meats is going to be alright, especially for the chicken. If you do not go for the thick sizes, 2.5 minutes on each side is going to give you the perfect cooked. 3 minutes if you are concerned it will not cooked, but it's going to give you the perfect ratio of taste, juice, and really fast as well. For air fryer, I set it to maximum. If you use air fryers, I put like 2,200, sorry, Celsius, right? And this is all you need to do. The oven, I think, could be like roughly 20 minutes, but uh, every time, guys, if you do not know how to cook a protein, the best way to do it in our days is just put the salt first, put it in the freezer. That's the first step. And the second step is, if you do not want to pan fry it, ask ChatGPT what would be the cooking time for air fryer or oven if you want to do it in the oven. Yeah, so most of the time, if you are doing these salt things, believe me, you are going to eat mostly restaurant level protein. It should not take more than a couple of minutes. Yeah, so that's it for the protein. Okay, let's go with the veggies. Sorry. The veggies, everything that's green, like broccoli, cucumber, um, how is this called? Anyway, everything that's green, and pepper, it's really good as well. Onion can be included in this. You can have this really unlimited. I will share on WhatsApp with all of you guys a really good list with all the veggies you can have. And and zucchini, spinach, yeah, all of this. Um, there are a couple of ways to do it, and for me, one of the best way I'm having these veggies is again in air fryer or pan fried. You can do use oil, and a trick for oil, because every time you add oil you should be really careful with how much you put. So doing it from the bottle, it's most of the time you are going to put too much, and spoon, believe me, most of the time it's going to be too much. So during that period, what you have to do is to spread it into a bottle with a spray, and just spray 2 or 3 times in a pan or whatever you are cooking it in, right? For the veggies you can do like pan fry, like really high temperature, 2 or 3 minutes, it's gonna be enough. For broccoli you can like boil for 2 or 3 minutes before pan fry it. If you are doing oven or Adam, I know you are using the stove. Yeah, should be really similar. Steamed is really good. I know you use steam as well. So yeah, veggies, put salt, pepper, and try to do some dressings. uh, Really good dressings that you can do low calories are always lime with pepper, garlic. If you are able to eat it, it's really good for dressing the vegetables. And yeah, experiment with condiments. Sometimes I put some curry on mine, some garam masala. Yeah, it's a way of adding taste. And though air fryer and oven is really good as well, I feel like it's something about doing them in the pan that will bring some sort of sweetness in the veggies. And yeah, that's literally the best way I like to have. So veggies, remember the rest of the plate apart from the protein should be veggies. And yeah, put as much as you want. Okay, carbs. This is the K rules. Carbs should be earned, not automatic. Most of the time, you can have it for breakfast. Here, it's an example of what too much carbs would be, right? So I would say the potatoes at the top would make like one portion of good carbs, and the rice it's like one feast max when it's cooked. That's it. Pasta as well, like one feast, that should be enough. And only have it for breakfast, because carbs act as fuel, and it will help you to basically have enough energy during the day and the tasks, especially if you are going for a longer hike or run or walking, or if you are doing gym. Carbs helps a lot because it will give you the energy to push through the day, right? And as well, you can have it for breakfast and lunch, because yeah, being fueled by carbs could help. I know as well, Adam, you like more keto, and it's totally fine if you do not feel hunger, or if you do not feel that you like energy, you can do it. But most of the time, if you are skip carbs for dinners and only have protein and veggies for dinners, this is enough. This is what my mother used during her period of losing weight. She just kept the carbs for the last meals, and for her it was enough. So yeah, for carbs you can have like roughly 2 potatoes, small, one big, um, one feast of cooked rice, pasta as well, like one and a half feast, I would say. Um, yeah, but carbs, be careful with it because it can add up really fast, and if you are having them for the dinner, most of the time they store as fat, you know. So this is why I say that timing is the secret here. So carbs equal fuels, don't forget that. And time them, time they right is really important. So you can have before training and walking, and as a golden rule, I would say that 6 hour break before you sleep, it's really good, because it lead to better sleep as well. Because think of it, what happen when you are having carbs, basically you are having a lot of energy from it, right? So it's really uh, intuitive. If you are bringing energy uh, before you sleep, you will feel more awake, and therefore the sleep is not going to be that good, right? Yeah, and most of the time, if you are having them really night, if you wait daily, you will see that most of the time, if you are having carbs late in the night, the scale will be bigger uh, the day before. uh, so that's it with the carbs. And sometimes there will be required for you to have some snacks, right? If you feel that you are not done for the day, you can have some snacks. It's much better than going and grab something like sweets or anything. And the best things would be to have the protein shake. This yeah, will really help you to stay and feel you had enough food for the day. And the second one would be the berries and watermelon. These are really low in sugar, high in fiber, and are really perfect berries. um, yeah, so this is what I would have for most of the snack. That's pretty much what you need to know for the how to build your plate. This is enough, and you again, this is how you portion your meal. And if you are not doing the meals for the day, if you are not doing your steps for the day, basically all you need to do is to skip the carbs, and that's pretty much it. Skip the carbs, and it's going to be much better. I'm going to share my meals with you from now on, and I'm going to teach you how to cook better meals and how to make them tastier. But if you really want to see results for the next 30 days, I really want you to remember these two meals type of meals, and have the veggies and protein for the last one, and have the carbs but only in a small amount for the lunch and breakfast, right? uh, that's pretty much how you need to portion your meals, and we are going to optimize from there. Before we go, you can add some sauces every time, but be careful. Never ever put mayonnaise, because it's so damn caloric. If you are having 1 spoon of mayonnaise, that's equal to the one slice of big chicken breast. So best sauce calories and dressing would be uh, Dijon, mustard, and ketchup is not good because it have a lot of sugar. But yeah, I would go with yogurt and garlic if that's really a good combo. If you can have it. um, Garlic and a little bit of Dijon is really good as well. And one of my favorite you can do, it's like 1 tablespoon of ketchup if you really want to do it, 1 tablespoon of mustard, and 2 or 3 tablespoon of yogurt. It's mix them, and this should make every meal much better. um, yes. That's everything for now. In terms of meals, I will take care on what you are sending the next period. but I would really hope that you'll be able to stick to those meals. um, and before we close this, I really want to share some results because yeah, it's been like really exciting for me during that period. Let me find the screenshot from the dashboard. Yeah, I can find just a second. So there have been like 14 of you guys who managed to do it. It's been like really crazy to how hard it was to make 14 people to stick to the 30 days. To be honest, it's been like a really challenge. Most of them really dropped. I tried to do this free at the beginning, as you know, and 32% only had a second login. 64 of it went ghost me for, yeah, it's been like crazy. Okay, where is it? 1 second. I think here it is. Yep. Okay, so it's exported. Okay, so I just put it one from today. Let me, yeah. Okay, so today, as we stand, 14. There were 14 pioneers in this 30-day experiment. 9 were still active today. Unfortunately, because we've been doing like New Zealand, Australia, Romania, and US, which has a couple of really different timeline. Australia as well. It's been like really crazy, and some of you could not make it, unfortunately, to this. And I'm so sad because of this. Um, do you guys still see the? Oh, let me. Oh, I think I need to add this at the end of the video. Sorry, I think it just did not work. Okay, so let's add another card and put this one here. Okay. Sorry, one image. Okay. First batch, here it is. Yes, so basically let's go down to it. Yes, so I think right now you should see it, hopefully. So 14 pioneers, the average streak was 16, which was really good. Yeah, I think you were able to see it anyway. So 14 pioneers in total, 9 active today, 2 at risk, 3 inactive, and a total of 49 kilogram lost in the 30 days. That's roughly 2 or 3 kilograms per participant, and though yeah, some of you had a lot of stuff like Cynthia did, and the app was down sometimes, so sorry, some of you lost streak because of that, but the average weight loss per participant, I think it's, let me get this number right 14, it's 3.5 kilograms per participant, and this made me really really happy. What happened is, if you are a little under this, I probably did not get enough meals from you, and probably we skipped something. I was not aware on how to do it. We should be looking more serious at the weight of the food and the activity, but that's pretty much stick to the meals I teach you today, and believe me, it's going to be much better. Yeah. From the participants we have been in the experiments, I decided to give you another free month. Yeah, so you will have another free month from me, because I really want you guys to log in and have these amazing results. I know it will help you a lot, and I know some of you really want to change your life, and I'm here to support all of you guys. So one more free month for you. The experiments will close gates on 1st of May, and we literally going to up the price with $97 per participant, because from the next Monday we are going to have a success manager who is going to look and support every one of you better, no matter where your difference of time is going to be. I'm going to have this person like a success manager who is going to look everyone in detail. I try to do my best, but it's been like really overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie, to review everyone meal. Yeah, but you've done it, and I want to share something with you, because you know the biggest part, you already done it. The hard reset, that was the biggest and the hardest part of it. And because this month, the first month, was that you really needed to be able to build these new habits of picture every meal and scale every time and walk. And you know what, uh, if you are a little behind, or if you do not even lose any weight during these months, that's all right, because what's more important is that you stick to it, and this is like a long-term game, you know. My mother managed to lose, and I'm gonna share like her WhatsApp in a minute, like, because you know you are not going to do it overnight, and even if you are managed to do overnight, like uh most of the time you will gain it back. So what's really more important than do it overnight, it's finding a way which you are going to be comfortable to live like that for the rest of your life. And believe me, it's not a bad life, because you will be able to teach and cook better every time, and it will just get better and better. uh, right? So most of you have been amazing results, and you have been uh, really struggling and putting your best to do it. Giving up alcohol, staying off social media, doing the exercise every day. You have done it, and that's what made me give you another month, because I know for sure this is how my mother started as well. It's been like really, really not moving the needle for something, and then eventually she took off, because this month we will focus much better on reviewing each and every one of your meal, and with 10 steps, 10 key steps a day, because from now the next month we should aim to have 10k steps every day, or if you skip them, don't forget you skip the carbs as well. um, but I'm going to show you something that 1 year in the protocol, my mom sent me is my conversation with her, which is like, I don't know, I hope she do not see it. Anyway, a lot of pictures from me in Thailand, but here is her scale for today, and it's down, like she's down almost beneath 50 kilograms, and it's been like a really crazy journey, and I want to show you guys something here. um, yeah, let me show you. She is still sending pictures today. Okay, not yes, unfortunately it is not put. Yes, so here is my mom after a long time of doing it, and she sends meals every day. Look at her steps. She already did her goal, and she's like averaging 23 steps a day. Why is she doing it? It is because she is literally enjoying it, you know. She is literally uh, having this quick dopamine aside, and walking is really making her feel better. The cortisol release help her with her day to day. She was really exciting about making it fit. She's from 14th of April. She started this like last year, and believe me, she's not the person with the greatest will. She's been like having 30 years of yo-yo diet, you know, failing her. Her willpower was not the strongest, but all you need to do is to crack down the first couple of months, because once you do that, the identity will rewire, and you will be much enjoyable doing these steps and eating healthy and sticking to it, right? So yeah, she is past before under 50 kilograms. She started like 65. um, that's it. That's pretty much it. The spots in the experiment, for those of you who will watch this before the live, if you join before 1st of May, you can still do it for $97 a month. Yeah, and for those you are going to have your meals review from me or the custom manager, success manager, and the app will be released on the iOS and Android probably early of July, with all the feedback you've been putting in. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We will make much more regarding food, and I decided, because I will share my meals with you, I am going to reach like 12% body fat soon, probably 1 or 2 months in. But yeah, I'm going to share all my meals for the next 30 days with you starting on Monday. I'm going to personally make sure that you are going to reach your weight, and yes, as long as you are sticking and sending 3 meals every day on WhatsApp, doing your 10K steps, there is no way you are not going to reach your ideal weight. And yeah, my mom did it, I did it, you are the next who are going to do it. Believe me, it's going to happen. That's it. No calories counting, no stress, just these meal structures, and no quitting, because the structure will beat willpower every time, because you are able to eat what you want. Just think about it. You can have snacks as long as I'm going to provide low calories, like you can have protein meals. You can have every type of meat that you want, as long as it's lean and you are cooking it home. uh, any kind of veggies, you all you have to do, it's basically teaching and learning how to do it better. That's pretty much it. That was me for today. That was the results. 50 kilograms. 14 of you did it. And though yeah, it's been really hard putting all of this together, building the app, reviewing each meal. It made me pleasure, and I know that you are going to have a better life, and I want to do it. I make. That's it, guys. See all of you.